Genesis, first part of Genesis says the world was without form and void. Mm-hmm. So there's no Big Bang Theory. It's what was without form. There was, in the beginning of time, it was without form and void. There was no. So how could there be a Big Bang Theory, and how could there be Darwin's theory on evolution? And God is the creator of everything.
Yeah.
God even put the planets Himself in space. And people who don't believe that, research it.
Yep.
And the research is the Bible.
Yep, exactly.
Study on it and.
Okay, now tell everybody what your pastor used to say Bible stood for.
Oh yeah, the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth.
And it's true. The Bible is basically the manual of life here on this earth. I mean, any question that a person has, any problem that they have, anything they want to know, the answer is in here. And it may take a few times of reading through before the answer will pop out to you, but the answers are in this book.
Yeah.
And I know that this video, we started out with faith, but we keep going off into other subjects. But again, that just goes to show how important faith is,
Oh, yeah.
Because faith covers, believing in God. Yeah. Faith covers knowing that the answers are in here.
Just like it says, love covers a multitude of sins. Faith covers a lot of things too.
Yep, it does.
I mean, what I was speaking about earlier, when Naaman dipped 7 times in the Jordan River.
Yep.
He kind of complained about it
because
he said you could just send your what was that? You send your angels, to help me and stuff. But when Elijah told him what God told him, he said, "Well, since God says, a great thing to do something small, that's faith."
Mm-hmm.
So by faith, he dipped himself in the Jordan River and he was clean. Which like when the axe head, when the guy's his axe fell in the river.
Yep.
When Elijah threw the stick out and the axe head floated.
Yep.
That's faith.
Yep.
And there's a lot of faith. Faith really has a lot of qualities.
Yep. And those are some good examples, and some more good examples again from Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11:7 said, "It was by faith that Noah heard God's warnings about things that he could not see. But he obeyed God and built a large boat to save his family. By his faith, Noah showed that the world was wrong, and he became one of those who are made right with God through faith." Mm-hmm. That's really a very, very powerful passage right there. Because it says, by his faith, Noah showed that the world was wrong, and he became one of those who were made right with faith, with God through faith.
Yeah, this another translation said, by faith, really Noah saved his family.
Yep.
Because he was righteous.
Yep.
But with him being righteous, his family was saved. And that's by faith that he built the ark. Got all the animals in there, and 40 days and 40 nights of rain. By faith, Noah knew that it was going to be saved.
Yep. And what this right here, this applies to everybody out there. I know there's a lot of people that have fear of being persecuted for their beliefs and being made fun of, whatever. Remember, through faith, like it said with Noah, through faith, you can show the world that it was wrong. If you have faith, complete and total faith in what God can do, He will help you show the world that they're wrong. Whether the people are atheists or what, you can show the world that they're wrong with your faith.
Oh yeah.
And another good example, and we were talking about this earlier, is Abraham. Said it was by faith Abraham obeyed God's call to go to another place God promised to give him. He left his own country not knowing where he was to go. He had a home, and he was comfortable in that home. And God told him, "You need to leave this place so that I can give you a new, lead you to a new land that will be yours."
Abraham, he had livestock. I mean, he was a very rich man. He was very wealthy.
Yep.
And God told him to leave everything. He didn't. Today's world, if God says, "Leave everything you have, nice house, nice car, leave everything you have and follow me," like when Jesus said, Jesus told the rich man, "Give up everything you have." He said, "How can I? How can I get in heaven?" He said, "Give up everything you have and follow me." That's with Noah. Not Noah. I'm sorry, Abraham.
Yeah.
Today's world, nobody's going to give up everything they have.
Yep.
And you know, God said, go to a different land, like go to Kansas City, and I will have abundance house, everything abundance there for you. Nobody's going to leave the comfort of, they're content where they are.
Yeah.
They're content. So that's why, Abraham didn't have no questions. Didn't ask no questions because he knew God had something better for him.
Yep.
Something better than what he had. He was very rich, so the nations is what, by faith, Abraham had nations.
Yeah.
This would be a nation after him. So that was his real wealth.
Yeah.
Was to have nations.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nations are a lot better than cattle and livestock and
exactly. Yeah.
So faith is really important.
Yep. It is. It is. And you brought up the rich man that came to Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus said, after the rich man asked him, well, what does it take to get into heaven? And Jesus said, you need to leave all your belongings and get rid of everything and follow me. The rich man, he, basically, hung his head and walked away because he knew he couldn't get rid of his material possessions.
No. Yeah.
He didn't have the faith to do that. And Jesus told his disciples after that, he said, I tell you the truth, it is harder for the rich to get into heaven than it is for the poor.
Yeah.
And, and it's true, because the rich people, not all of them, but most of them are so attached to their material possessions, because they don't have the faith to let go of it all, if God should ask them to. And so that it'll be impossible for them to get into heaven because they're so attached to what they have here, and they don't have the faith to get rid of it.
Yeah. I want to bring another point on faith. What I was talking about earlier, when Jesus told Peter to step out of the boat, and when Peter did, he saw the waves, and he got scared and lost his faith. That's how we are today.
Yeah,
we have faith, and we see something that's going to distract us. Like when Peter walked on the water, he saw the waves. We see waves, which is different things in life.
Yeah,
we tend to lose our faith.
Exactly.
But if we just keep our eyes focused on the Lord and just keep letting Him guide your steps, that faith will get stronger.
Yep, exactly.